Good morning, boys and girls. I would say happy Monday, but happy Tuesday. I just want to start off with spotlighting some of our kiddos this week as I was in your classroom. And it just so happens the first six pictures happen to be girls that were on task. Look at those perfect C's that they are writing in Miss Boyd's class. And then in Miss Sanders' room, they were really, I believe that's Miss Sanders' room. Yep. Really working on browsing their library books and learning how to treat those while they are in the classroom. Miss Allen would be very proud of you. Now, teachers, this is going to be a little bit lengthy of a morning with Miss Bohler, so hold tight. So we're going to start. Oh, I need to share one more group of pictures within Miss Rayner's class with some of the teachers that are in there working individually with the kids and the kids working hard just as well. Great job, Miss Rayner's boys and girls and teachers that are in there. All right, time to start talking about attendance. So, you know that last year, every day you were here, you got 1 point or one jacket dollar for every day you were here. So we're going to step it up just a little bit. You will still take attendance in your data notebook or your communication folder. Sorry about that. And then Miss Bethany and STEM Lab will count those up for you and you will get points for that. Now, I want to take you over here and I'm going to start my slideshow. So last year we did a little something where you would move your clip down every time you had attendance that was 85% of your class. Well, got a little thing different starting today, teachers, and make sure you're listening too. Teachers, gonna tell you, kids, make sure your teachers are listening. Miss Christian and Miss Jackie outside each hallway have a bulletin board that looks like this, and it says September attendance. So every day that your class has 85% of your class in attendance, which teachers, I'll send you out how many kids you have and what your percentages will look like for you to color this in. So let's say Miss Hale on today has all of her class here. All 25 of her kids are here. So in the square, she's going to write 9, 5 and color it in. So she's got her attendance for today. Then tomorrow, she's going to do the same thing if all of her kids are here. Or maybe one kid's missing. That's okay too. One or two, we know, we understand that you get sick and things happen. You have doctor's appointments. That way, you have those times to miss, but we really need you at school if you aren't sick or you don't have those appointments. So, teachers, again, you'll put the date here and color it in. Then there are 18 days that we have possible in September. If your class gets 15 of the 18 days colored in on September 29th, your class will get a special snack treat on that day. Plus, it helps you towards being class of the month. That's coming up next. So, your attendance helps you get class of the month too. So, we got to make sure we're at school. So, this is you as a class. So, what about you as an individual? So, the next thing I want to show you is Miss Bowler has prizes ordered for those kiddos. So, let's say you only miss one day of school, just one during the month of September, then you're going to get glow in the dark slime. That's one day in the month of September out of 18 days. Now, sometimes things come up and you may have to miss 2 days. If you miss 2 days, you get a slap bracelet. So one day, you'll get the slime. If you miss 2 days, it's okay. You get a slap bracelet. But what if you miss 0 days? 0 days. You miss no days in September. Guess what? You get both. You get the slime and the slap bracelet. So if you miss 0 days, you get the slime and you get the slap bracelet. So let's see what you can do about missing those days this month of September, starting tomorrow or today, actually, starting today. Hey, and don't you forget, teachers, got you too. So, teachers, each day you are in attendance during the month of September equals one chance at a drawing for a $20 Amazon gift card. So there's 18 days starting tomorrow. So that's 18 times if you miss 0 days. If it's PD, those days do not count against you. It's only sick and personal. So, again, sick and personal or leave without pay. Professional or meeting days do not count against you. So, again, each day you're in attendance equals one chance at a drawing for a $20 Amazon card. So, I'm going to go back through those one more time really quickly. Remember, this is on you individually. You miss one day, you get slime. 2 days, you get slap bracelet if you miss that many. But if you miss 0, you get both days. So we want perfect attendance. And teachers, if you need some clarification on this one right here, we can try to help you out on this one. Remember, and I'll send out a follow-up email and put it in our Tuesday talks as well. All right, so moving right back here, we're going to talk about our word for the month of September. The word is empathy. Say the word empathy. Speller's got a quick video that we're going to show about empathy.
Hi, my name is Raya, and like you, I'm on the journey of living Leadworthy. Today, we're going to focus on empathy, what it means, and how to live it out. Empathy is understanding and feeling what others are experiencing. Have you ever seen someone who was left out of a group and intentionally brought them in? Do you notice when classmates and family members are feeling sad or angry? What about when they're excited or happy? If you do, you're showing empathy. No matter if we're at school or home, we can be empathetic. So, how do we show empathy? Here's some helpful tips. Tip 1. Sometimes you'll need to put aside your own feelings to see the world how others experience it. Ask yourself questions like, how would I feel if I were this person? Wouldn't I want someone to show me care and compassion? Tip 2. When something happens, stop and think before you act. Instead of jumping to conclusions, ask yourself, do I know the full story? Tip 3. Communicate that you understand. When someone talks to you, show you care by thoughtfully responding to them. Say things like, it sounds like you, or I hear that you. These types of responses lets others know that you care. When we actively listen to others, they feel heard and understood. Let's use these tips to help us grow our empathy. And remember, empathy is about understanding and feeling what others are experiencing. When you show empathy, it helps you build friendships and become a great leader. Are you ready to go? Me too. Let's live Leadworthy.
All right, so as we talk about the word empathy this month, teachers, this is really quick. Piece of paper, note card, something that the kids can write on. And this is going to be whole group. And you know, I always want to see your work. So make sure you shoot me a text so I can spotlight it on Monday mornings next week. So let's talk about feelings. On the piece of paper, have the kids draw happy face and sad face. And on the happy side, they're going to list, or kindergarten, you can draw things that make you happy. You can do this whole group too if you need to or want to. Or on the other side, what makes you sad? What are some things that make you sad? Let's talk about the word empathy. Feelings, happy, and sad. Remember, shoot me a text on what you have done with your class so we can spotlight it and share it to others. And as we talk about how to treat others and talking about feelings, next week we're going to move into be a buddy, not a bully. Teachers, do you have this up in your classroom? If not, there's going to be a new poster in your mailbox today. Go ahead and get that hanging up so that next week when we talk about it, it can be relevant to our kiddos. So I want to launch you with that. Boys and girls, make sure that you are aware of others' feelings and be a buddy, not a bully. Everyone have a great Tuesday.